Hi everyone, welcome back to Eco and Crafts. Today I'll be reviewing a crystal deodorant. The one that I've got here with me is the Salt of the Earth Classic Potassium Alum Crystal Deodorant. I've been testing this for quite a long time now. I got it maybe 6 months ago, so I feel like I've given it a fair review time. And I just wanted to do a review on this because it's the sort of thing that I feel like you look at and you feel like it shouldn't work. As you might have seen from one of my previous videos when I did a review of a selection of different zero waste deodorants, I always like trying out new products, and this kind of piqued my curiosity and I just thought, might as well give it a go. I must admit, I've been pretty impressed with it so far, and I'll go into all the details in a minute. I guess the first question is, how on earth does it actually work? Well, kind of similar to a lot of plastic-free and zero-waste deodorant options, it contains a salt which prevents bacteria which produces odour on your skin from multiplying and producing the odour essentially. A lot of other deodorants that I've tried previously have used sodium bicarbonate. This is potassium alum, but the whole process is basically the same. Anyway, so I got this deodorant from Boots, the pharmacist in the UK. They've got quite a nice little plastic-free zero waste section in quite a lot of their bigger stores at the minute, so it's quite nice to just browse what they've got in stock. It's in the region of about £4.50 I think there, but I know you can get them at Holland & Barrett's and probably other zero waste shops as well, and obviously online also. So let's get into the details. So the good things about this deodorant is, the first thing is that it does in fact work. It works as well, I think, as a lot of the other sodium bicarbonate deodorants that I've tried. The advantage, I think, of this, well, there's a few advantages, but one of the main ones that I really liked was the fact it doesn't leave white marks on your clothes. On a lot of the zero waste plastic-free deodorants that I tried, white marks on my clothes was a real issue for me, and this doesn't have a problem with that at all. One of the other big advantages is, you know, it's more expensive than a normal deodorant you might buy in a normal supermarket, but it does last for a really long time. So as I said, I've been testing this out for about 6 months. And so this is it here, and as you can see from the box it came in, it's basically not shrunk down in size at all. They're so easy to use. You just have to wet it and then put it on your underarms, or if you just come out and you're still a bit damp from the shower, you can just put it straight on your underarms, and that's all there is to it, and it leaves the residue of the salt on your skin, and that's what prevents the bacteria from multiplying. And like with a lot of zero waste deodorants, because it's in solid form, it's really easy to travel with. You don't have anything like fluid limit restrictions on flights to worry about, and obviously it's not going to leak and spill everywhere in your bag while you're traveling around either. I would say the slightly bad things about this is that it isn't an antiperspirant, which most zero waste deodorants aren't, which means that it doesn't stop you sweating at all. It just prevents you smelling from the sweat that you're doing. So if you are a really sweaty person, it's not going to help you reduce the signs of that, potentially on your clothes. And obviously it's only going to prevent the smell coming from where you place it. So if you're sweating everywhere and you only put it on your underarms, it's not going to prevent you smelling from everywhere else. And the other thing is it's fragrance free, which I know some people like. I personally do like to have some fragrance on my cosmetics or whatever. And again, that does kind of just help to disguise some of the smell you might be producing in the day. And this is fragrance free, so that doesn't help you out. What I will say is that the Salt of the Earth brand does do a selection of other deodorant options. So, and I've not tried any of these out yet. They do roll-ons, they do spray bottles which are refillable, and they do kind of deodorant balms as well. They tend to have more ingredients in, so they'll tend to contain a mixture of the potassium alum salt and sodium bicarbonate, and then all the additional ingredients like the different scents and whatnot, and whatever they need to make it into spray format. So it does have more ingredients in, but I think they're potentially a good option if you're looking for something that's a little bit more eco-friendly, but you're kind of wanting something that's a bit between your normal deodorant and a crystal bar. That's probably a really good kind of middle starting point. I think I might actually try to get one for my husband, who's definitely a bit more on the wants things that look a bit more normal and familiar end of the spectrum. And some of the scents, I think there's a sandalwood one, which I think he'll really like. So I think I'll look into that next time. But anyway, overall, I think it's a really good option. I think it is my favourite form of zero waste deodorant so far, mainly because of the no white marks on clothes. I just find it so much better. It was such an issue before. And obviously over time it is very cost effective and easy to travel with and whatever. So that's that. If any of you have tried any of the other salt of the earth deodorants or anything similar, by all means please share your opinions down below, as well as if you've got any recommendations for any other zero waste or plastic free products that you think you'd recommend for others to try. I'm always looking for new things to try, and especially at the minute it's quite exciting because there are lots of new products coming out that tend to be slightly better than some of the older ones. So definitely let me know if there's anything you recommend. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up or subscribing. Clicking on the bell will mean that you don't miss any more of my videos. And otherwise, I'll see you next time.